I just realized that everybody in the NFL is going to be doing exactly this for the draft. This we are like we're doing the practice run every day here on these podcasts with the video aspect of it. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this works for the draft.
I'm excited to see Roger Goodell's basement on
Yeah.
a week from Thursday. That'll be interesting. Christian McCaffrey yesterday agreed to a huge contract extension with the Carolina Panthers. It's 4 years. It's about $16 million per year. And of course, this is always relevant to Browns fans. Whenever an edge rusher signs a big contract, a quarterback, a cornerback, and a running back, right? Those are kind of the big four positions where the Browns have potential superstar players. So in regards to Nick Chubb, we're going to talk a little bit about this. Mary Kay, let's start here. How relevant do you think this contract is with Christian McCaffrey to Nick Chubb's future? With, of course, remembering that Nick Chubb is still under contract for 2 more years.
You know what? I don't know if it's an apples to apples comparison. I mean, it really seems to me like Christian McCaffrey is more of a hybrid type of a player. He's almost a running back receiver, maybe a little bit more so like a Kareem Hunt, more so than he is a Nick Chubb. So you can pay more of a premium for someone who's going to catch a lot of passes for you, score a lot of touchdowns, and has that sort of versatility. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Scott, do you see a comparison there between the two, or are you kind of with Mary Kay on that?
That's similar to what I thought. McCaffrey does so many different things for them, and when I saw that contract, I thought maybe more along the lines of Kareem Hunt. If that's what the Browns have that fits into that mold, and when it comes to contracts, maybe that's what the Browns would look at more than Nick Chubb.
Well, yeah, no, there's probably a Kareem Hunt discussion to be had here with the Browns as we move along here. But, look, I felt the same way. I can't disagree with you guys. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey had the 3rd best season in NFL history as far as yards from scrimmage is concerned. He put up the highest total since Chris Johnson set the record back in 2009. You got to go back to Marshall Faulk to find the number 2 guy. A 1,000 season. The year before, he had a 1,000-yard rushing, 800-yard receiving season. So he's put up those hybrid numbers. But that being said, I've got to imagine that Nick Chubb and his agent, when it does come time to sit down and negotiate an extension of some kind, which he is eligible for after this coming season, they're at least going to mention that contract.
Yeah, I think that the big analytical way of looking at it is that the running back doesn't matter as much as it used to. And as we've said, the Browns are going, strong into analytics territory. And I think that when you look at the running back, you're right. Look what the 49ers had in the Super Bowl. They had a guy who was on, who couldn't make the Browns a couple years before that. So, I think I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry look at the offense and think, we don't have to pay anybody huge numbers to be successful in this offense in the backfield.
Nick Chubb, this big payday that you're talking about coming up, or potentially big payday, coincides with having to pay Myles Garrett a ton of money,
Yes.
having to pay Baker Mayfield a ton of money. I mean, if Baker Mayfield is what the Browns expect him to be this year, he is going to hit the absolute jackpot with numbers that are almost unfathomable per year. So that's another thing. Timing is going to be everything. And will you be able to allocate that kind of money to Nick Chubb when all that is going on?
Mary Kay, Ellis, Scott Patsko, and me will text you a few times a day with the inside scoop and analysis on the Browns. We text you breaking news. You get a newsletter every morning with exclusive content. It doesn't show up anywhere else on our website. It only goes to our football insiders. We can text back and forth with you directly. It's a great way to connect with us without going through Twitter or any other social media channels. 14-day free